and literally every single time that Poca Stadium 2 were featured on stream, it was they just played Champion Cynthia's team on end, and it was just a rather hilarious moment. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Just to hear that entire room, you can hear Cynthia's team from the other side of the room, and even while you're watching Tekken, and that just draws your attention to the Smash Ultimate side. Particularly when it gets to the piano solo midway through the track. Anyway, we saw the Zero Suit player last set, but we're coming in with a Link player, which is already getting juggled left and right, but no substantial percent differential too. Link with the bombs, managing to neutralize everything, and both characters with a fair bit of range options as well. Upward chain. Upward combo string manages to get the first stock of the game. And yeah, we're seeing a lot of. He did manage to get the bomb and the bomb catch as well, but the throw did manage to get batted back. Very careful with that shield over there. So bomb has, yep. Rather low set. The Link player managing to get the first stock on Zero Suit without managing to bleed that much percent against him. So it's rather neutralized in terms of the state of game. We could very well see some very interesting interactions too, because the Link player does seem rather happy with throwing a lot of bombs from down special. So chances are to get hit with a stray bomb could very well make the difference in this game. But already a still rather precarious position for the Link player. We didn't see any interesting bomb detonations go on so far, but that could very well change. What I think was a forward air managed to get the Zero Suit player down to his last stock. Yeah. Here we go, the Zero Suit player. Oh, nice. Massive knockback from the Zero Suit Samus right now. This Zero Suit Samus player was playing a tad aggressive. The up special will manage to take the last hit of the game for game one. Skyward Hero, 1-0, and quite possibly due to the Zero Suit Samus' aggression. We're doing a run back on Poca Stadium. It is a complete run back. Oh, my tag. I'm seeing your comment in the chat right now. My tag is ECT, and I'm an Illinois-based Smasher. So this is actually the first time I have stopped by here in the hub, because I mean it is a considerable drive for me being based in Illinois, but it takes just as much effort for me to go to a local in the center of Chicago as it does for me to go here. So I've had my fair share of appearances all across the Chicago-Milwaukee region. So this is just another booking. But anyways, the up special the Link player down a stock, but it is quite considerably more in the Zero Suit Samus' favor right now, but the Link player could very well come to take this back. I'm actually wondering what the motivation was for the run back, but it could very well lend itself to a favorable situation for the Zero Suit Samus player, because I think we are seeing a lot much more careful play with the Zero Suit player. Downus gets the first stock taken down. I should say more accurately, Zero Suit loses his first stock. Yeah. Oi. I'm seeing a lot of Zero Suit, a lot of interesting movement options from the Zero Suit, just trying to avoid the bombs from Link. So Tether managing to get the Link off the stage and detonating the bomb, launching him further. The Paralyzer also gets a response, and that will bring Link down to his last stock. And another up special will manage to take Zero Suit down to her last stock. Let's see how this goes. There's a lot of nice, interesting starters with the boomerang that the Link is using. But the Zero Suit is also definitely attempting to look into it. A lot of combos started with a boomerang, but here's a neat little juggle from towards the top of the stage. Both players are still in a relatively even on the percent at this last stock, but will be my goodness. There's a nice little parry that Zero Suit has, rolls off. Paralyzer doesn't connect, but the upward kicks do manage to get considerably not enough knockback to finish the deal, but the up smash finishes it in favor of Skyward Hero. 2-0. We will not be getting a Game 3 for winners semis. Never mind, this is best of 5. We need a director's headset right now. And we're back at Poca Stadium 2 again. But I mean, considering what happened with the last game, where the Zero Suit actually came up considerably closer than in Game 1, we are definitely... I'm seeing Gray's confidence here, all right? I really am. But not particularly with the fact that he's already launched off the side of the stage in an early stock, less than a minute in, and already down a stock. But what particularly are we seeing that would lend Gray to commit to Poca Stadium 2? Already down to his Zero Suit Samus is already down to her last stock. Let's see. This is not looking good. This is not looking good for Gray. The Poca Stadium 2 counter pick is definitely not making much work. The bomb launch will give Link the recovery. side B into possibly chaining into bomb, but doesn't connect. Neither of which does. Paralyzer going forward. The boomerang gets parried. This won't be a 3-stock. This will not be a 3-stock. But Zero Suit, 90%. Rather floaty character, easy percentage to KO with. And the up special, very well quite demonstrating the threat. He has the bomb in hand, though. Skyward has the bomb in hand. It gets detonated, launching Zero Suit off of the side of stage. 3-0 in winner's semis. Skyward Hero will move on.